mean, we're all good.
Broadcasting, that's casting broadly.
Or fishing with females.
Yes. Instead of narrow casting.
Yes.
Welcome, peoples and peoplettes, to another edition of JC Live. And it is a cloudy day.
I think it's the first time it's been cloudy.
Ever.
Yeah.
We have not really had a real snow yet. Chris the Hand Harper says they had about a ½ inch in Fort Collins. But down here in Loveland, which is just 15 miles from the center of Fort Collins, we had a dusting.
Yeah. The wiper shoveling.
It was like if you had done this, it would have been like your dandruff covering portions of the ground. Sell some blue. You're fine.
I was just shocked. It's so dry. Oh, never mind. I'm actually like that word you just came up with, the narrow casting. I like that.
Narrow casting. It's like, what would that be? Define that.
It could just be a video channel for one-on-one people. When you get to 2 users, it says, "I'm sorry, we've reached our capacity."
Yes. Save the kitties. Let the tweets go forth. For everybody who reads a tweet and does not come, a kitty dies. It's sad.
Oh, man.
I know. It's brutal. It's brutal. So save the kitties. tinyurl.com, JC Live. Random streamer 61812 wants to know no desk still.
Why not?
Is it that we've got other things going on around here? Perhaps. We could drag Fletcher's desk over.
I think it just...
Looks terrible.
Yeah. It's
all the new employees.
We could use the Mac Pro box as a desk. Should close that up and bring it over here.
Wow.
Yeah. We got our new Mac Pro in. So anyway, I see people streaming in. While that's happening, let's give our shout outs to BCF Live. Cindy Whitaker's with us. She's registered a new name because she was CC Whitaker before.
Oh, yeah.
Crown Views here. Gary McCaffrey's here. High Maintenance. Kelly in Virginia. Lee and Robin, the Collins clan. Liza's with us. MGRM, that's new. Net Kickstart. Raintree's here. Ralph, Spectator. The regular Peanut Gallery. Web Design, Weeb.
I see Liza.
And a bunch of random use streamerages. There's the box. This is massive.
That's one of the biggest computer boxes I've ever seen.
This is a massive box.
Looks like a razor in the back.
Check that out. Oh, this sucker contained a Mondo Uber computer. Let me tell you what's in this thing. This is, does it even say on the box? No, there's too much in it to even put in the box. It's a Mac Pro with 4 dual-core processors, or two quad-core, which still is 8 processors, operating at 3.5 gigahertz. How much RAM?
8.
8 gig of RAM. How big is the hard drive?
2 750s.
And how many do we have left?
For a short period of time. You can get your own Mac Pro.
Yes.
And really, it was an upgrade. A free upgrade from a computer that we bought 1.5 years ago. What are we laughing at?
I don't know. I just looked at myself and we're a few seconds behind here.
Yeah, we're on delay.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Ralph.
Ralph, behave yourself.
Ralph, are you wearing your monkey, Ralph?
Oh. Do you know you can buy monkeys now? Our Deal of Day people sent me a link that you can buy a flying monkey for $9.95 plus $5.99 shipping. And we're going to start offering Infomedia flying monkeys here. Hopefully in a couple weeks you'll be able to
Christmas
purchase
2009.
one. Yeah. Hurry, shop now. So we're here for you. Help us to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Send questions. Talk to us. What? I don't hear anything. We got a new top 10 today. I'm not going to do it yet.
No.
But it is the top 10 signs another joyous Christmas season is here. And 2 minutes before the show, I walked in and Dan was still typing.
Yeah.
I'm finishing. And he said,
yeah, go ahead.
It's a little dark.
I actually, it was really dark, and I said, Joel's never going to let me do this, so I made it lighter.
Okay. Yeah, it would be, if it's too dark, we'll skip from 6 to 3 and do that. We've got a episode 6 of a .com story queued up for you today. We've got monkeys.
Episode 2.
We have I brought my flip with me, So I can actually do a video of the camera shooting us. There's Chris. You can only see the back of his head. And this is what Dan looks like from the side. If you think the front's scary, you got to try this view. And
Can't raise my eyebrow.
and there's outside. And it's cloudy, and hopefully it's going to snow. So what's up with you?
Not a lot.
All right, back to you, Joel.
Took yesterday off, took my girlfriend's mother back to the airport and tried a different route home, went up 85, which I don't recommend.
No?
No.
It's
I want to do something. Well, there was a
roads.
car accident on the way down,
Uh-huh.
so I said I'll try something different, and it's pretty
It was
grim.
different.
Pretty grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of out through Greeley,
Yeah.
right? We don't go to Greeley.
No, it's grim. It's grim over there. And
There's a
then
number of
that's
reasons.
about it. Didn't work much yesterday, actually. Didn't even check email till like 8 o'clock at night.
Good for you. Yeah, I didn't see you online.
No.
Okay, here comes a question. ClickBank versus LinkShare, pluses and minuses for affiliates and for ebook sellers looking for affiliates. Well, ClickBank is digital products. LinkShare is either physical or membership type products. So if you're a store and you're selling a physical product or a service, like if you're AAA and you want to give an affiliate commission for people signing up with AAA, or you're getting life insurance quotes, where you're not delivering a product of any kind, then, but it's a service, then LinkShare. But ClickBank is purely digital products, ebooks, audios, member sites with recurring fees.
Yeah, I mean the thing with LinkShare, there's just it's more real world products. So you might have more success starting out today with LinkShare than maybe ClickBank, just because there's so much competition with ClickBank, and there's so much unique products with LinkShare. So if you're looking at, especially around the holidays, you're going to try to sell products, you're going to have more success with LinkShare than your ClickBank.
LinkShare is similar to Commission Junction, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's those are actually the two places. There's actually a third one, shareasale.com.
Well, and Google has its network too now.
What's Google?
It's their Google, what do you call it, for their affiliate network. Or it used to be Performix, they bought Performix out, and now it's Google's network.
What is this Google you speak of?
Yes.
So there's that. What do you think is the most popular ebook subject? The Life of Dan, without a doubt. There's more people writing books on the story of Dan Nickerson because, frankly, there's a lot of scandal out there, and there's a lot that can be learned from observing this man's life.
I think I am going to do my book on information overload, my 700-page book. I still want to do that. That's going to be one of my late night,
And just
1 hour websites, and I'll just make it.
Just call it information. What's it going to have in it? You can't write a 700-page book.
It's going to be, at the end of it, it's going to get to the end, since it's going to say, scroll down to the bottom. And then at the end, I don't know. I can't keep it a secret.
Well, it's not anymore, now that it's out there. Let's see. Where do you get the pictures you use for some of your articles at joelcomm.com? Do you have to worry about copyrights when using someone else's pictures? It's such a gray area now online. Obviously, I don't use any photos that have credits on it or that came from iStock Photo or whatnot. But just like, music sharing, there's music going on all over the place. There's photos all over the place. And, some of them we don't know if there's copyrights or not. And we try to use a lot of our own photos. But if somebody came to us and say, hey, that's my picture, would you please take it down? In a heartbeat, we would. And we've seen our stuff appear on other people's sites all the time. And, for the most part, let it go.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, hey, I made that. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make a header image or something like that, where it's a big graphic, I mean, pay for the image, pay for the copyrights. Obviously, I'm saying no, never use somebody else's copyrights. But I'm just saying there are certain givens, and that's if you're going to use something that's in a header or use something on a box or use something, make sure that you own all the copyrights. There's a lot of gray area when it comes to little buttons and buy now and order now.
And Cindy's right.
Like
She's recommending iStock Photo and BigStockPhoto.com. Really cheap images you can get. Now, if we do a professional production, if we're doing a video and Chris is producing something or Fletcher's making, a book cover, we'll go and we'll purchase, images.
I purchased an image at Big Stock Photo at 1 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Of what?
I'm helping someone with a website, and it was actually a little picture of some little cute rabbits. Could help them with a website.
Bunnies.
Bunnies. Yes.
Bunnies. Watch the show or a bunny dies. Commission Junction link share a sale.
Get pregnant on the show.
Nobody here.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. Actually not, but Commission Junction and Linkshare are both really good. Commission Junction has a lot more merchants.
Yeah, if you're going to jump in, don't jump in and sign up for 100 affiliate programs. Pick one that's in your niche, focus on it, and learn how to maximize that before you jump into 100 other different accounts, or basically companies that have their affiliate program on those things.
Weeb wants to know if I've signed up with send-out cards. If I say no, are you going to try to recruit me? Well, let me tell you about them. Yeah, actually, I did sign up with send-out cards, and I just have not had time to work it at all, and my sponsor's been going through a rough time right now, and we're going to do a webinar eventually and demonstrate it, because I'm not a huge fan of MLM, but just selling them, I think that there's money to be made, and at some point I will promote them. So, it's 1:12. Hello? Hello?
And you Ustreamers, sign up for an account. Ustreamers with the number. It takes 2 minutes to sign up for an account. Start branding yourself. We recognize all the people on here. We know who they are. And if you're a random Ustreamer, we know who you are. And we're less apt to answer your questions.
That is correct. You are correct. I wish I had my email here, because I had some cool things that I wanted to show. Now I can't remember. But one of them that I blogged about today is really cool. There is now an Amazon app on the iPhone.
There is.
There is. And I can show you this. It downloads really quickly. It's called Amazon Mobile. So if you have an iPhone, go in and grab it. And of course, it's a little Amazon logo with the cart. You can't see this, but if you go to my blog, joelcomm.com, my most recent article shows you screenshots of this. So here's the home, right? Really simple. And then you can search Amazon here, put in your account, do a search. But this is the cool part right here, Remembers. All right? In Remembers, click. You take a picture of something.
Yeah.
All right? In fact, let's do it. We'll do it. We'll take a picture of the AdSense code. All right. We'll see how long this takes them. Of course, my phone just.
It's like Shazam for pictures.
Did my phone just lock up?
It looks like it.
That never happens. That is the first time it's ever locked up on a photo. All right. I'm gonna do it. I haven't done a physical reboot on this thing, and I don't know how long anyway. So I'm gonna do it, and then we'll demonstrate the application.
Well, I just used Shazam yesterday. We were riding home and we heard a song that we liked. What's the name of the song? So literally with Shazam on the iPhone, you just hit a little button and it holds it up to the speaker. It doesn't matter in the car. And within about 10 seconds, it tells you who the artist is and what the name of the song is.
It's very cool. Maybe we can demonstrate that as well.
Yeah.
Because I've got some.
I can hum something.
It won't do that. It tells you it won't work with that. All right, phone, wake up. I'm even trying to get my. It is currently a brick. So I'm wondering if my brother's here. I found out last week that Michael lurks as a random Ustreamer, and he said things a few times that he thought I should pick up on that I didn't, and he really ought to.
I remember seeing Joel. This is your brother. I couldn't believe you pronounced it.
I am your brother.
Is Google Friendshare the next Twitter or Facebook? I'm not even familiar with Google Friendshare.
No, but should we take a look?
What is Google Friendshare?
Tell us about Google Friendshare. Google Friendshare. Oh, is it on Ning?
On Ning?
Oh, let's look up
I can't imagine Google, unless they bought Ning, I can't imagine them having a...
Schning. Sharing with friends, Reader Help Center. I don't see Google's Friend Connect. All right, we'll have to research this a little bit more later, because frankly, I just can't keep up with everything. Can't do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not even gonna try. Okay, it's booting up again. So you know what? Let's take this time to do the top 10 list. Top 10. Do the top 10 list theme song.
Don't put me in a spot for theme song.
That was it. Okay, there we go.
Top 10. Woo.
There we go. Chris, you recorded that, right? We can just play that each week.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Top 10 signs another joyous Christmas season is here. I have not seen this list and do not take any responsibility for the contents therein. Number 10. Robbery and crime are up dramatically.
Yes.
Bring on the laughing.
All right, I won't laugh today.
Number 9, people are increasingly irritable. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not.
Oh, trust me, they're irritable.
That's also kind of because of the recession.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if I say, Dan, you're fired, you going to get irritable?
I don't know.
Dan, you're fired.
I'd be thinking about seafood in a couple of weeks. What I'd be thinking about.
Going back to the coast. Alrighty. Ooh, wow, this is dark.
That's only 2 more dark ones.
Number 8, the person in line behind you wants to kill you.
Turn around, just look. I swear to you, they just look at the.
Man, who got up on the wrong side of bed today?
Just look at the way they look.
What did you experience out there? Did you go to Toys
whatever
R
else
Us
you're experiencing
and get attacked?
Turn around and look at the expression on the face of the person behind you, and that's.
What are you thinking right now? I want to kill you.
Maybe I'm just thinking I want to kill them.
Number 7, your credit cards are completely maxed out.
Yeah.
You're making this very personal.
No, I'm not. Just
Okay.
saying. This is what
All right.
people go through.
Number 6, you finally realize all anyone wants for Christmas is a $100 gift card.
Which is true.
Because then you get to pick.
Yeah.
And
Basically, it's just going to be the exchange of gift. In 100 years, it'll be like, it won't be Christmas. It'll be the exchange of gift cards.
you know what the best gift card is?
What?
The Visa or MasterCard gift card, right? Because you can use them anywhere.
Yes.
Rather than, somebody getting you a $100 Old Navy gift card, and you're like, I don't shop at Old Navy. Of course I do, because I always wear.
You can get like $400 at Old Navy with a $100 gift card. Old Navy's got good deals.
They do.
Yeah.
I like Old Navy. Top 10 signs another joyous Christmas season is here. Number 5 reason, store Santas begin getting sued and failing background checks. It's inspired by Bad Santa.
Yes.
Number 4, everyone's pants are getting tighter.
It's given.
Uh-huh. Number 3, It's a Wonderful Life cable channel premieres.
Why don't they have their own cable channel yet
They
for
should,
Christmas?
just 24.
I
Why
mean,
just
seriously.
Christmas? Why not just
Yeah.
year round? There ought to be, honestly, there ought to be a happy network. The HNN, the Happy News Network. Where they do nothing but report good news.
Yeah. They can have ads for like marijuana and stuff like that.
Prozac.
Prozac.
There's so much good news. I don't watch television news, do you?
Rarely. I watch,
And I don't read the newspaper. I'll get some news online, but it's depressing. This person died, there was an explosion here, this corrupt politician, blah, blah, blah. There is way more good news out there than bad news. And we have been indoctrinated with bad news. And I say, turn off your TV, tune out the networks. Screw them.
Yes.
The Happy News Network. We could have a real perky. They'd have to get Katie Couric over because she used to be really perky.
She annoys me.
Well, now she's trying to be a serious journalist.
Yeah.
Hello. Not. But on the Happy News Network, perky Katie Couric. She'd be great.
All right.
They could do reruns of Regis.
Sure.
I'm trying to get Mary to come in and do the show with me.
Sure.
Because, like Regis and Joy, right? They had their little thing. And, of course, she would just sit there the whole time shaking her head.
Absolutely.
The number 2 sign that another joyous Christmas season is here. Internet marketing conversions drop significantly. This is too close to real life.
It's true.
I mean, there's supposed to be a kernel of truth, not like there's a dagger in my back.
Well, it does change every year. I just remember from back years and years ago that everything just stops from like December 15th to like January 10th online. It's getting a little bit more active, but for the most part, things really drop off about the 15th.
And the number 1 sign that the joyous Christmas season is finally arrived for 2009, department store clerk, now the most dangerous job in America.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That was easy.
Alrighty. So, not your finest work.
I know.
Is the pressure getting to you?
It's running out of topics. It's not like I...
Running out of topics?
It's not like I think...
Letterman's been doing top 10s 5 nights a week for, 20 years?
I don't even think about this stuff until usually like 10:35.
20 years?
Yeah.
And sometimes they're funny.
Sometimes they're.
Usually not. All right, questions. So bring them on, and
Puppies.
we'll answer them. And I think I'm going to Los Angeles. If anybody's in LA this weekend, I believe I'm speaking Sunday at Ron LeGrand's event. It was going to be Saturday morning, and Ron decided that that's not going to work, and so I'm having to rebook my airline, and I believe I'm going to be out there on Sunday. And then the following weekend, I'm going to be at Rancho Mirage, which is like Palm Springs, California, at an event that I'm not supposed to disclose that I'm going to be there. So you didn't see anything. Question, is there an AdSense or Contera style program to monetize a relatively text-free, mostly entirely image and video content blog? No. If you want to go contextual, there's no way for code to pick up on images or videos yet without some sort of tag that's in text.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that site that we heard? Rick Butts told us about a year ago or so. The video site that they had or they were doing. Or something.
That didn't go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I remember.
It was interesting though. They were doing something.
Yeah, what happened
They were
to
taking
that?
they were taking the video and instantly transferring it into text as the video went.
What happened to that?
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
Where did that go?
It had a Z in it, didn't it?
Zingo.
Was that it? Something
No,
like that.
I'm just
I don't know.
making it up as I go along.
No, but I mean certainly you can put header tags, description tags, title tags, and things like that. That will help with it, but it won't be truly contextual.
Spectator asks, in selling an ebook through ClickBank, is it possible to offer a physical product as a bonus and collect the mailing address? No. Can't do it. So there's that.
I mean, if you're selling an actual ClickBank product and you just want to add in your own bonus, in other words, you're adding a bonus, not
physical product.
No, but he's just trying to. What he's saying is, can you sell a ClickBank ebook or something, and then tell people that you're going to mail them a bonus?
The only way to collect the mailing address would be for them to send you the receipt.
Right.
That they've purchased through ClickBank and their mailing address, but it doesn't collect it through.
You can
ClickBank.
drive them back. I mean, you can drive them back to your site and get the information, for the download page. Sure.
Web Design says, I love doing web designing. I never would have guessed that.
No.
That is a shock to me. What would be better offer to do with web designing for others or set up a teaching membership site? Membership would include walkthroughs and resource all in one place. Membership would be no-cost affiliate stuff inside, of course, on my own products. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, the best thing you can do is build up your own portfolio. I mean, a lot of people say I love doing web design, and I've hired people that love doing web design, and they give you a website that looks like it was made in the mid-'90s. So what you need to do is you need to prove your talent and build up a clientele list before you can actually create a membership site to get people to pay you money. So the best thing you can possibly do is start designing your own websites or making websites for other people, even if it's free, to build up a portfolio to show your expertise and to get yourself out there. At the same time, too, you can put your links back in every website you do. I mean, sometimes it's worth designing a website just to get that footer link. You think about what people are willing to pay for a footer link or for a permanent link on somebody's website. They'll pay $10, $15 a month.
Hey, we're here for the footer link. 10, give me 10, 10, give me 15, 15, get you 20, 20, 20.
Why not spend an hour or two making websites for people and getting that footer link and building up traffic back to your primary site, and then you have the portfolios, and then you can start having the tutorials.
We should
and
do
videos.
that.
Yeah.
You can has portfolio.
Right.
Are you in real estate, Joel? Yeah, I live in a house. Awesome. Say I'm in real estate. No, I'm not. Ron LeGrand is doing a seminar called, I think it's Multiple Income Streams. So he's got people talking about a lot of different ways that you can make money.
It's a mess.
BCF Live, I can neither confirm nor deny what you have asked me. What's the deal with TextCast Live? Sean Stephan asks. TextCast is the awesome. Just you ought to wait till you see the interface we have set up.
Pretty nice.
And we're going to be debuting it at Affiliate Summit. In fact, we're going to be the official mobile messaging service of Affiliate Summit in Las Vegas, second week in January. And we're going to be rolling this thing out. And it is hot action. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
How about coming to New York City, Joel? New York City! One day.
It's funny there aren't many internet marketing events in New York City.
Yeah, it's very unusual.
It's very weird.
What is
you think that it's a perfect place to have a... It's expensive,
LA,
but it's still...
Orlando,
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Right.
Those are the big three.
In Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Do you think New York would be? I love New York.
Speaking of conference, hello, you guys need to go to the Masters Conference, the virtual Masters Conference that Ross Goldberg is doing starting, I think it starts Friday. It's a 6 or 7 day conference with 14 speakers. I'm one of them. It's all virtual over Ustream. So let me see if this this works. I think it's...
Wouldn't it be funny to hype some big conference and say that you've got like 30 speakers and they show up in the room and it's just literally like the speakers units?
Yeah, there you
All
go.
lined up.
That link works. Anybody here should be on this thing. It's $9.95 to attend the whole conference. So click the link and go get signed up. And as far as what I'm going to cover yet, I haven't decided actually. I've got several presentations, and I want to talk to Ross a little bit more and see what other people are covering, so there's not a lot of duplication.
Did the price go up? Is it $9.97?
There you go.
Is that going to be out of reach for some people?
So I am speaking the evening of the 9th at 9 p.m., but I don't know what time zone that's on. It's probably Eastern or Central Time, I'm guessing. But I'm the last speaker that day. So you guys should sign up. Hi, Karina. Welcome. Glad to see you again.
Cindy's got a good question.
What's the question?
If someone came up to you who was not familiar at all with internet marketing but wanted to learn, what would you tell them first?
Go to a conference. I would. I'd say if you want to you need to get the feel for what it's all about. So find an internet marketing conference and listen to the teaching. Don't go buying everything that comes your way. Pick one person that you would trust as a mentor and get on their program and then work that program. Meet people, network as much as you can, and just get the feel for it. I think that's the best way to really understand it, is immerse yourself in the culture.
Yeah, and from the standpoint of getting a website started, you know, instead of buying all these courses and doing all kind of things, you could learn how to make your website, or you could just pay somebody $100, $200 to make you a simple website, and you just write some content and get that site up and running and going. Because most people just sit there and they overthink what they want to do with a website, and they never get it built, or they worry about it. Just get the site up, start getting some content out, and then decide where you want to take it.
Karina says, personally, I find Joel is a good follow. As a mentor, I'm not stalking him. That's good. Why is your photo on the stalkers.com page then, Karina? I don't understand that.
Why are you on stalkers.com to see the photo?
By the way, Karina, somebody should be contacting you from our office about doing some articles, as we had discussed many moons ago at Ross's last event. So hopefully we can get you going on that. Are there any university or college courses you guys have heard about regarding internet marketing? No, there haven't. And honestly, if you've read Click Here to Order, I've been told that it's a great textbook, especially because of the indexing we have in it. And I would love to see colleges start picking up on incorporating some of that. I want to start speaking at colleges, actually. Chris is in the process of building a new promotional video, and we want to find me representation, get me in the Speakers Bureau, and start doing things outside the typical internet marketing and personal development realm, where I can go speak at fundraisers and companies and colleges, my backyard, set up a little podium. And
You're big there.
In my backyard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm big everywhere. I'm already putting on weight.
I'm shocked that I'm still able to move from what
I can't get out of my seat. Monkey time. No, it's not monkey time. You know what we're going to do? In anticipation of the monkey, we're going to show you a video. I think we are on part 6 of a .com story, in which I tell more of my story. I'm not exactly sure where we are, and it's been a couple weeks. So let's roll some footage. Chris, say when.
All right, that doesn't work.
Follow the dancing monkey. I hear the music. You know, I'll just watch from here. I'll tell you what's happening. Okay, I'm talking.
Yeah, it's him.
There we go. It's rolling.
Is there sound?
Well, there's no, I can't get sound from it. But your sound is all that matters.
All right, kill it then. Kill it. Let it die. It's always something.
New, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
barely
we got a new computer, and we haven't quite figured out getting the audio from the video to the broadcast, and we'll do it another time. So we're going to make you forget about that faux pas when the monkey flies. He has faux pas.
Yes, I like that.
They're fake. All right. Chris, you better watch your head, buddy, because this one is coming right for you. Flying monkey time! I told you.
That's an expensive computer, watch out.
That was right over the monitor. Okay, so where are we? Let's see. Oh, here's a long question. Random Streamer 2135. I'm looking to launch a site for a baseball program. Where can I find someone to write the content for me? Because that's my weak point. Karina.
Yeah, she already followed up.
Okay, she's right there. Great. How did your eye appointment turn out? A prognosis. A prognosis. Karina, you'll be able to buy a new monkey soon with the Infomedia logo on its back. I went to the retinal specialist. This eye right here. And thank you for asking. I've got what they call central serous retinopathy, which means that basically there's fluid leakage in the retina that kind of comes over my line of vision, and you're all blurry to me. My left eye is just not as clear as my right eye, and in dark situations it's hard to read with this eye, so I usually need to use a flashlight or a book light, and I probably have about 90% saturation through this eye, so it's a little darker. You know, when you really see it, like I roll over in the morning and look at my clock and it's LED and it's red, and if I look at it with this eye, it's dim. If I look at this eye, it's brilliant and, you know, glows out. So he says nothing serious, you know, to watch for if, you know, a capillary or something bursts, then I could get blood, get red eye syndrome. But there's no apparent danger of retinal detachment, which is really the big thing, you know, that you just go blind in the eye. And it's something that is common in men, type A personalities. Don't know anybody like that.
It's common to a personality type?
Type A.
Are you serious?
High stress, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. There's the cortisol in your system weakens blood vessels, and so if you've got high blood pressure or you've high stress, then yeah.
So has anyone made an information site yet on this particular thing, since you just gave them something?
I don't know, so there you go. There's a niche you can scratch if you so choose.
In fact, you can even make your website so that it was brighter on one side than the other for different people, and they could adjust the lighting on the website.
Hey, Astroman's here. Welcome. Glad to see you. If you didn't get hit in the head so many times with that flying monkey, you wouldn't have this problem. They did a cool scan, though. You know, they'll take this little thing that's like a prism, and they shine a light in it, and you see this beam, you know, right in front of your eye. And it's so bright that I'm like, you know, I can't see out of this eye for 5 minutes because it's just flushed out with light. But they did this retinal scan, and you put your face up, your eye up to it, and there's this pink background, and in the middle a yellow dot, and you're supposed to watch the yellow dot, where there's this red LED that's like going, and it takes a picture, and in the instant it takes a picture, you can see all the vessels and, you know, the blood flow in your eye. It's really kind of cool, and it leaves that image and it fades, and the red thing goes, boom, another picture. So I think they do it just for fun. I
had my first eye test in 26 years yesterday.
And they're perfect, right?
Yeah. Got my driver's license.
EFNPZ. So,
do you remember that? COPYRIGHT. That's what you always say.
Okay. Medicinal marijuana for Joel? No thanks. I had my experiences with marijuana for non-medicinal purposes many, many moons ago, and we're done with that.
You saw more than one moon? By the way, did anybody else see the moon? Did you see the moon 2 nights ago?
No.
With Jupiter and Mars?
No.
Oh my God. Or Venus? It
Really?
was unbelievable.
You didn't tell me.
No, I have pictures somewhere. Just go online, you'll see pictures.
Nobody tells me anything.
There was the moon and then 2 planets, and it was like the weirdest thing you've ever seen. See, someone else saw it. Amazing.
Nobody tells me anything.
It was all over the place. Because you don't watch the news.
Hi, Rolf. How you doing, bro? The moon was so cool. All right, so what should we talk about? Dan and a Stick is here.
Yes.
Oh, I remember what I was going to do. We were going to look at this application. So let's see if I can actually get it to load this time. All right, Amazon Remember. So we're here on the screen, and it says take a picture of your product. So I've got a copy of the AdSense code here, and I'm going to hold it and just take a photo. Now this is humanly evaluated.
It's really
right
vain,
now.
too.
So
Being really vain, taking a picture of your book.
I did it with the other one too. Somebody commented that your blog has a dozen pictures of you. Are you just like to look at yourself or what? And I didn't even notice because I've had somebody else set up my blog, and Scott put the Flickr photos on there, and I happen to be in a lot of the photos I upload on Flickr.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, they're right. There are a lot of
Can't believe
pictures
there's so
of
many
me.
pictures on my personal blog.
Okay, so then you use photo.
Yes.
Right? It previews it, then you click use photo, and now it's compressing it, sending the photo to Amazon, and then we wait. And it's really cool because I did this with click here to order, and if you've read the blog entry yet on joelcomm.com, you can see what these screens look like. In 15 minutes after I uploaded the photo, I got a notification from Amazon. We've found a match. And now if you go to my Amazon page, it's up at the top of my page. Here's the photo you uploaded. We found your match. And boom.
You know what's funny is that I just was talking about this the other day when it comes to the moon, because we tried to take a picture of it, and I said to somebody, it's going to be crazy in 5 or 10 years or so, probably less. You'll be taking your picture with a new camera, and it'll recognize what you're taking a picture of, and it will say, would you like to see pictures that have already been taken professionally, or maybe purchase? So like if you're at a tourist spot, you're going to take a picture, the same picture that someone's taken 1,000 pictures of, the camera will recognize that image and give you options to actually get the images that are already professionally done. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. All right,
And
so
I'm sure it's going to happen.
I've got Shazam on my phone here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the iTunes store, and I'm going to click on, oh, Britney's got a new album out. I know you're going to run and buy that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to need to be quiet for a minute because I've turned the volume on my laptop and we don't want the echo. But what's going to happen is you'll be able to hear the audio as I'm putting it up to my phone, and I'm going to tell it to tag the song. All right, so we're going to do this. You'll be able to hear the audio as I'm putting it up to my phone, and I'm going to tell it to tag the song. The audio as I'm putting All right, check it out. I don't know if you can see this or not, but here, can you focus on that, Chris? Zoomerate. It tagged it. I like making up words. And there it is, Britney Spears, Circus. And there's the song. And once you've tagged something, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
I was going to switch back.
Once you've tagged it, you can, oh, it looks like it also shows you a video related to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go back to my tags, I think you can go and buy. Somehow, you're supposed to be able to attach album photo, share tag, delete tag. We're going to delete it because, honestly, I just don't see myself ever buying that album. But that's Shazam, and that is cool. I mean, I've been riding in the car before. I'm like, what's that song? And I load Shazam, and I hit a pole while I'm doing it. But it's worth it because it's going to identify that song on the radio for me. So, Shazam.
You know, it'd be interesting if you had a tag kind of thing with ebooks, like ebook images. So you had some website where you actually uploaded an ebook image, and it would tell you everything about that ebook and who wrote it and the background of it and maybe some reviews. That could be kind of a cool thing.
Tag, you're it.
Yes.
Dan's been tagged. So that's just...
Is anybody left after listening to the Brittany?
They've actually stuck around. Let's see. What are people talking about while we were doing that? Did you know soldiers have a device that can translate signs for them? That's cool because, you know, they're in a foreign country. And what is that? Verboten. What else we got? You two look like bobbleheads dancing.
I'm not sure which. Ask around. I'm not sure what I have patented. The camera thing? I don't know.
I want a bobblehead. A Joel bobblehead. I do.
Got a knife, Chris?
Nice.
Give me some knife and some fishing wire. I can take care of it.
That was easy.
That's scary. Let's see. Questions. Harveckers are great conferences, but Joel's was much more fun.
Yes, it was.
Yes. I love speaking at Harv's conferences. I do. And I can neither confirm nor deny that I'll be at Harv's conference in Rancho Mirage in 2 weeks. Oh, did I just say that?
Serious energy, though, at those conferences.
Yes.
It is amazing the energy these people have to go to those things.
Oh, you mean the energy they create, or the people?
Like
the
both,
energy of the
create
people
and the people
I
that
know.
start there. Those
4
people,
days of.
and they are just as awake and alert at the end of it as they are at the beginning. It's crazy.
Raintree wants to know: are there any lessons or marketing ideas from the wild success of the Shiba Inu puppy cam on Ustream? I have no idea what
I've
he's
never even
talking
heard
about.
of it.
Is that people love puppies? I
You
know
mean,
that.
is it some dog walking around with a camera?
People
Probably.
love puppies. Which, speaking of dogs with cameras, Chris, I really want a wireless cam that I can take around the office with me. Like a life cam type thing.
You know, one thing I haven't done with the iPhone yet.
Can you find me one?
I've looked before.
And?
There's security camera options, but we have to somehow translate that signal into FireWire to get it into the computer.
There's no wireless, like Bluetooth webcams?
Not that I've seen.
There have to be. How did Justin.tv do it when he was life camming and walking around with that headset all the time?
I don't know. Bluetooth is a good option. I'll look into it.
Research
There's
it.
got to be something.
There's got to be something. I mean, don't you guys, wouldn't you like for me to be portable? You know, we can go anywhere, you know, in the office and interact with peeps and do some cool stuff.
So iPhone is a new application, which I haven't bought. It's $10, whatever. But it allows you to hook it up to your computer so you can watch TV like through Windows Media Center anywhere on the planet. And also hooks up to a webcam. So if you have a webcam, like say you want to watch your dogs at home, you can just look or have a real live cam to watch right on your iPhone.
Oh, well, I've got,
You get that?
there's an application that my phone's jailbroke, so somebody just mentioned it. It's called Quick. And here it is, Quick. See what happens, and if I hit this like that, now it's actually recording. And so for those of you on Quick, if you go to Joel Comm ID, it's buffering and recording the video. So this is Joel Comm Live, not only on Ustream, but on Quick at the very same time in the same junker. Jamaica FX is here.
But not video.
No video. It's streaming video.
It's streaming video from your iPhone?
Yeah, yeah. Here, we'll go to Quick. Go ahead and do this, guys, if you want to see how this works. QIK.com is the site, and there are 12 live Quicks happening right now, and I'm going to sign in, see if I remember my login.
Is it Quick or Kick?
Yes, it is. And that's the stream that's actually coming out right now.
That's not hooked up to your MacBook. It's hooked up to your iPhone.
that is my iPhone right here.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, the one that, yes it is. Yeah, see, because I'm moving it. There you
Wow.
are. So that's coming from the iPhone
I didn't
right
think you
now.
could do video.
Yeah. You have to have a jailbroken phone though.
Okay.
Did you get yours jailbroken?
No.
Have John do it.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. What?
I'm just looking at myself.
Yeah, there you are.
It's old.
On quick. You are old. But not a ton of people using this yet. I mean, there's only 12 live streams right now.
No.
Um,
That's pretty cool though.
so yeah, I wonder what the audio is like. Let's see.
I mean, it's pretty good video.
People using this yet. I mean, there's only 12 live streams right now. I wonder what the audio is like.
It's pretty impressive.
Well, we're hearing audio also from the Ustream going on right now, and people
Right.
are probably talking, saying, "Joel, you look really stupid." So let's go back here and
That is really cool though.
see where we go. All right, I'm going to stop quick streaming, and there, it's done. But you can see right here.
It is so cool to see Dan dumbfounded. No offense, Dan.
Quick
Okay.
viewers, tell us what you're doing, so people that are on
Wow.
Quick can interact with you while you're doing your stream.
Man, I got all kinds of ideas for that.
They do. There are. Cool. Yeah, jailbreaking is no big idea anymore. Let's see. Justin is cellular. Any idea when you're going to make the Elevate seminar available for sale? Yeah, in the early in 2009. Chris, is it ready yet?
Sure.
Okay. We have all the raw video, and we've just got other projects that have taken precedence over them. But as soon as we can block out a time period for Chris to begin editing and putting together the set, we will be offering it. And boy, it's those of you who are there, it's dynamite content, and I think it's going to help a lot of people.
We even talked about Instant Form Pro too. We're a week off from the launch and 2 weeks off now. Very well. People are very happy with
Instant Form Pro?
Yeah.
Yep, instantformpro.com, if you guys haven't picked it up yet. Of course, Elevate attendees, call Joey, because you get a discount.
Yes.
Everybody else, watch for a coupon the first time you go to the page. If you reload the page, it'll be gone. Gone, gone, gone. But Instant Form Pro, pick that up. Karina wants to know more about how I got published. I actually met David Hancock at Armin's big seminar in late 2005.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go. And I had already had a successful ebook, so I didn't need to write a manuscript from scratch. And he said, he would be interested in looking at it and potentially doing it through Morgan James. And we talked about it. Here's the quick take on publishing. On this end of the spectrum, you've got traditional publishing. And in traditional publishing, you try to get a book deal with one of the biggies. And if you're a first-time author, they usually don't treat you very well, and they throw books up against the wall and see what sticks. And so put glue on your manuscript, make it sticky.
Yeah, glue.
Yeah, glue. Isn't it time for you to go?
No.
Did you have somewhere to be?
Subway.
Yeah, really, your appointment was Subway. So they usually give you very small advances and offer you very small royalties, and you take your chance with them, and you still have to do a lot of the legwork. You have to adhere to their schedule, get your content in on time, and really they usually have full control over your content, and most authors, especially first-time authors, get taken to the cleaners. On the other end of the spectrum is vanity publishing or self-publishing. This is where you're going to pay several $1,000s to do your book, do all the design yourself, get an ISBN, print them, and sell them out of your garage. And you can get them on Amazon as well, like Lulu does something like that, lulu.com. But for the most part, you're on your own. Who's there, Chris?
A surprise visitor.
Oh, she can come in. She's not such a surprise. I
Oh.
told her to come. Pull up a chair.
Oh, do you want me to step out of here?
No,
Can I
you can stay.
Okay.
We just need to pull up a chair. Right there. Somebody very special has just arrived.
Slide over.
It's my sweetie. Hello, sweetie. Come. Sit down. There's room. We were just talking about publishing.
boy.
This is Mary.
Hi, everybody.
Love of my life. Give us a kiss, love. We were just talking about publishing, and so self-publishing, you're kind of on your own. And then what David Hancock's done is formulate entrepreneurial publishing.
Say that 3 times fast.
Entrepreneurial publishing, entrepreneurial publishing, entrepreneurial publishing. What other challenges you got for me?
Plenty.
That That was easy.
I need a mount rack for my buttons.
Yes, you do.
And with that, it combines the best of the two worlds, where like traditional, vanity publishing, self-publishing, there are fees associated with getting your book done. That's part of being an entrepreneur. But like traditional publishing, you have more distribution because David Hancock has partnered with Ingram, which they're the biggest distributor, wholesaler of books. So Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Borders, they order books from Ingram. So you get into the catalog, and then you do your entrepreneurial thing to promote your book. So that's what we did with the AdSense code, and we're the first entrepreneurial book to hit the New York Times bestseller list. Yay.
High five.
Woo. And then I did click here to order with Morgan James as well. In fact, I believed in the method so much that I bought an imprint, Made Easy Publishing. You can go to madeeasypublishing.com. And BCF Live says, what about Wiley Publishing? Funny you should ask, because Wiley has been coming to me ever since the AdSense code was a hit and asking me to do a book with them. And I told them no 2 times because I didn't want to play traditional publishing games. But I decided I was ready for the game, and they came to me a couple months ago and they said, we want you to write the definitive guide on Twitter for business. By the way, hit 5,000 followers.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I said, let's negotiate. And we talked, and I ended up getting a very reasonable deal, and now they have the manuscript, and the book's going to come out in February. So difficult to get a book with a major publisher and get what you want first time out, but after you've established some credibility, of course, it's much easier. And you know David Hancock.
Yes, I do.
Isn't he wonderful?
He is.
Yes.
He's lovely.
I was just thinking, I wonder who's going to have the first obituary that has had so many so many followers on some social network. It'll be in somebody's obituary at some point. I'm serious.
He's so bright and sunshiny.
Who's going to be the first person to actually put that in an obituary? If it hasn't been done
Dan
already.
woke up on the wrong side of the bed. His top 10 list today, top 10 signs another joyous Christmas season is here. Robbery and crime are up dramatically.
Oh, who's
People
cynical?
are irritable. The person in line behind you wants to kill you.
Did we have a bad night?
No, not at all.
Here, just
Dreams of Wicked Elves?
here, hold this right here, and we have Happy Dan.
Happy- well, he has to look all that happy.
22 days before I start shopping.
High
I'm
Maintenance
almost
says
done.
it's like
Never
that
shop
episode of
cheap.
Earl when nobody came to the guy's first funeral, but then they realized all his friends were online.
There you
So, Karina, I hope that answers your question. And straight up, it is $5,000 to get a book done the entrepreneurial publishing way. And if you want help and want an introduction, go to madeeasypublishing.com and listen to the interview I did with David, and send me an email. You can go to askjoelcomm.com or just ping Chris here. He's logged on as joelcomm-1 with your info, and we can do an introduction to see if your manuscript would be a good fit for entrepreneurial publishing.
And for those of you that are looking to do a book, it's not just about it's not about making money with the book sales. It's about the personal branding and using that book to leverage other opportunities for yourself.
You didn't say it was so easy. My wife did it.
My wife did it twice.
Yes.
Yep, 2 books. Rolf wants to know what and where is the show where Infomedia is going to have a booth. Infomedia is not going to have a booth, but at Affiliate Summit in Vegas, I think it's January 10th, 11th, 12th, TextCast Live is going to have a booth. I will be introducing the service before the keynote to the entire room, and then I'm
Yes, okay.
speaking.
Very
Talking
good.
here.
He's holding down the stick. He looks like he's got run over. There's a little tread mark on the top.
Do we need a Dan doll? What does he say when you squeeze his belly?
Christmas sucks? I don't know.
Bah humbug.
There you go. Should say, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
we interrupted you.
What would you say is the best screen capture software?
Ooh, screengrab.org. If you haven't seen this yet,
I like Command Shift 4.
no. Screengrab.org.
There you go.
It even takes the entire page. In other words, if you have a sales page, you have to scroll down 20 pages. If you go to screengrab.org, it's a Firefox plug add-on, and it'll actually. I just discovered this last week.
Is it for either Mac or PC?
I'm not sure. I never looked for Mac. But literally, it sits right on your right on your status bar, and you just hit snap, and it says where do you want to save it to, where do you want to copy it to, and it'll do like a massive graphic in seconds.
That was easy.
Best thing I've ever seen for screen grabs.
I'm downloading it right now.
Now, Cindy asked what my book was about. You
What?
have to Google Mary Comm or go to morganjamespublishing.com and do
Or
search
go to
Mary
Amazon.
Comm. Or go to Amazon.
Go to Amazon, and you can search for her.
Well kept secret.
Jamaica FX says his book is #1 when you search for Jamaican recipes on Amazon.
Yeah, man.
Bien, man. Flying Dan's.
there
Are
you
you doing
go.
any seminars or trade shows in the Chicago area? Not in the near future. I've got 2 scheduled in Orlando next year, and we're going to be filling up the schedule. I want to try to get around to some new places and meet some people. So, what about Snagit?
Check out Screen Grab. I think it's better than Snagit. It's so much simpler. It's just a Firefox plugin.
How are you?
Good.
She-
Google Mary Comm sounds a little weird.
Orlando is going to be, look at my calendar, it's on my blog. Okay, I can't remember which is when. You went to the eye doctor?
I did.
And he said?
My eyes are dry.
That's it? Your eyes are dry.
I need to use eye drops every 2 hours.
Really? Or else they go.
Yeah, they're really, really, really dry.
Okay.
Welcome to Colorado. Oh,
But-
thank you.
She is. She's a keeper. I'm a keeper.
20 years.
20 years in February. Maybe we'll do a special anniversary show, just you and me.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's kind of like Regis and Joy, right? Only
Different.
you'll just sit there and shake your head at me the whole time.
Wait. Mm-hmm.
You're very photogenic.
Thank you.
The camera loves you. Doesn't the camera love her?
What is the camera now?
So, let's see. You guys have a great JV service, but no idea development services.
I know.
No, I've got something in my throat, really. I'm not looking at you.
Joel wants me to get into that.
Cindy, say
I can
something?
develop an idea in like an
thank you.
hour, so if you have an idea and you want a website and hashed out, I should do something with it.
For a fee.
For a
We're
fee.
going to work on it. Pretty soon, I'm going to do a joint venture with Dan. We're going to launch an idea generation and development site. So coming soon as we can get through everything else we've got to do. What are you working on anyway?
Right now, I'm still following up with Instant Form Pro.
Okay.
Dealing with that.
Okay. So it'll happen, and that's going to be it. So thanks to those of you who joined us today. Thank you, Dan, for your
Yes. Next
average
week
top 10 list.
Next week it'll be a little more a little chipper.
Okay. Take your Prozac.
I don't take drugs.
Maybe you should.
I do. You know what's great though? When I do send a Twitter out, I'll send like I need idea for top 10 list. It's like I get more responses to that than anything I do.
We need ideas for top 10 lists.
Yeah.
Behind the cameras and producing, Chris the Hand Harper. Thank you for doing that production thing. He's going to play with his new Mac Pro, and eventually we're going to have dual cameras running again. And if we can get me set up with a wireless, then we'll be able to get around the office and show you guys more of what goes on around here. Although it's quiet today.
You can see our fabulous Christmas decorations.
Brian is terribly sick.
It's
Ken is
snowing.
going home sick.
Really?
Yeah. Hillary's out.
Wow.
Does anybody work here?
Just me. Just as a kiss there.
All right, guys. So we're out. We'll see you next Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And send in a petition if you want me to do an entire show with the lovely and talented Miss Mary.
Well, what's really ironic about same bad time, that's when Batman gets released, December 9th, next Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Oh, on
Tuesday.
DVD? Wow.
Tuesday, Wednesday on DVD. Yeah.
No, the 9th is, I think, Monday. That's Ross's
Oh, yeah,
seminar.
I'm off by a day. It's
You're off 2 days.
I'll fix my watch.
Monday the 9th, join me for a live presentation at the Virtual Master Seminar. Until then, we're out, and we're going to wait the obligatory 5-second delay because Chris will inevitably cut us
Let's look at the
off.
camera.
Bye.
Yes.